And we are back here at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, Illinois, here at Politics in Color. I'm joined by Ashanti Gholar, president of Emerge.
Yes.
And you are building a woman-led America, one woman at a time.
Yes, we are. So excited to be here talking to you today.
Thank you for joining us. So, what type of training program do you provide?
So what we do is break down and demystify what it takes to run for elected office for women. We do this through our signature training programs, our boot camps, our step forwards. But most importantly, we let women know that they already have what it takes. We just give them those tools, the skills, the resources, but most importantly, a network of support so they don't have to do it alone.
What would you say are the 3 or 4 largest issues that women need to understand, that people need to understand, but women in particular as they are making the decisions to run for office?
I mean, the biggest thing is make sure you run for the office where you're able to have the biggest impact that you want to. When women run for office, there's always pretty much a singular why that drives them. But we know that when they're in there, they introduce bills, co-sponsor more bills, and bring home more money to their districts because they really care about everyone. Making sure that you're good, your public speaking, your fundraising, knowing how to run a campaign. Those are all things that we teach them, though. So women, they already have it in them. We just give them those building blocks to be great candidates and great elected officials.
You've had some fairly successful graduates of your program, from what I understand. Give us a name or two that some. Just give us one.
Oh, well, we have 1,200 serving in elected offices, so I know we don't have all day.
Okay.
But we're very excited about Congresswoman Lucy McBath. She's an Emerge alum. Congresswoman Amelia Sykes. We have London Breed, the mayor of San Francisco. We have Joanna McClinton, the first woman speaker of the Pennsylvania State House. We have alums serving at the state and local level all across the country. But those are women who woke up one day, said that they wanted to make a difference in their community, chose to run for office, and now they're having a big impact.
How are your courses provided? Are they virtual? Are they classroom? How do you do what you do?
So we now do a hybrid environment.
Okay.
Before COVID, we were very much in person, but now we do that virtual, that in person, because we also want to make sure that our program is accessible to all women so that they can do it on an evening, they can do it on a weekend without having to worry about childcare or traveling across the state. So that is how we do it. We recently just did a virtual step forward training because we had so much energy after the switch happened, and we now have Vice President Harris at the top of the ticket, and so many women were ready to run for office. We did that, and hundreds signed up.
So, step forward training. What does that mean? What does that involve?
Yeah. A step forward, we like to say it's a 101. So, what should you really think about when you start running for office to prepare? We do that within an hour or 90 minutes, and we just go over the nuts and bolts of things that you should start talking about, but also getting yourself mentally, physically, emotionally prepared for running a campaign as well.
And where are you based out of?
We are all across the country, but I am based out of Washington, D.C.
You're based out of Washington, D.C. Outstanding, outstanding. So Monday night was the kickoff to the convention.
It was.
And were there 2 or 3 individuals, 2 or 3 elements that spoke to you, that stood out to you?
I mean, I absolutely love seeing State Senator Mallory McMurrow from Michigan. She is an Emerge alum. She is very dynamic. I absolutely loved Hadley from Kentucky. I got to know her story when she was in Governor Beshear's ads. Just such a strong woman telling her story. And of course, seeing Secretary Clinton was everything. And the way that she is just so excited, like all of us, about Vice President Harris. And there's this video where you can see her looking at her, and you can see it was the passing of the torch. Just like it wasn't me, but it's going to be you. And it's this beautiful, beautiful feeling.
Why do you think this 2024 election is so important particularly to women and women of color?
We have to know that, yes, we're excited about the vice president, we're excited about Governor Walz, but it's so much bigger than them. Project 2025, people think it's something that's on the horizon. No, it's here. It's a reality. We see it being implemented in so many states. We see the harm that it does. But with these policies in particular, we know that they always have the hardest impact on women, especially Black women.
And for people that are interested in learning more about Emerge, where do they go?
You can go to emergeamerica.org. That is our website. You can also find us on social media at Emerge America.
Well, Ashanti Gore, president of Emerge, building a woman-led America, one candidate at a time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Greatly
having
appreciate
me.
it. Folks, Politics in Color is where you are. Join the conversation. Go to politicsincolor.com. Well, if you're watching this, you're already there. That means you need to stay there. There's more. Stay tuned.